Whatever is happening in your head is your bloody dream, isn't it? Yes or no? Whatever is happening in your head is your dream. At least the bloody dream should happen the way you want it. When you're not able to manage your dream the way you want it, how are you expecting the whole world to happen the way you want it? They are also in the same mess. They are also not happening the way they want. And they also think you are not happening the way they want. Obviously, this is one big mess. This is a big mess not because the world is going wrong. This is one big mess because we are conducting this most sophisticated equipment that you have, most sophisticated machine that is here, the most sophisticated mechanism that is here, which you call as human being, accidentally. On a certain day, Shankaran Pillai fell into the septic tank. I want you to visualize yourself, right up till here in filth, and he struggled to come out, he could not. And then he started screaming after some time, "Fire, fire!" Neighbors heard this and they called the fire brigade. Firemen came rushing and they looked all over the place, no fire. Then they found him in the septic tank. They pulled him out. They asked, "Why were you screaming fire?" So he retorted, "If I say shit, shit, would you come?" You must do the right thing, otherwise the right things will not happen to you. This is true with the outside, this is 100% true with the inside. So, if this is not happening in a most blissful and joyful way, obviously you're not doing the right things with this. It is not that you do not know peace. It is not that you do not know happiness or joy or even bliss or even moments of ecstasy. Your problem is you cannot sustain it, isn't it? Yes or no? If I ask this question to the whole population on the planet, very few people can say yes. How many of you have spent one full day, 24-hour stretch in all these years of living, 124 hours without a moment of irritation, agitation, fear, anxiety, no unpleasantness at all? You went through 24 hours blissfully. Very, very few people on the whole planet can say yes to this. If one day did not happen the way you want it, we can ascribe it to many things. If not even a single day happened the way you want it, obviously there's something wrong, the way you're handling it, right? Yes?
Yes.
Both your joy and misery, is it created from within? Is it so? Or is it raining upon you? Is misery raining upon you or joy raining upon you? Both are created from within, isn't it? The seat of your experience is within you, the basis of your experience is within you. When I say this is not just about joy and misery, in the very way you are experiencing life, it's all within you. Do you see me right now? Use your hands, point out where I am. Oh, you got completely wrong. You know I'm a mystic? This is not where I am. Right now, this light is falling upon me, reflecting, going through your lenses, inverted image in the retina. Do you know the whole story? Where do you see me right now? Within you. Where do you hear me right now? Within you. Where have you seen the whole world? Within you. Have you ever experienced anything outside of yourself? Have you? Have you seen anything of the outside? Have you heard anything outside? Have you touched anything outside? Have you smelled or tasted anything outside? All your experience of life has happened only within you. You do not know anything about the outside. So you do not know whether it's up or down. You know this much, that this piece of creation, because this is all that's in your experience. Nothing else is in your experience, please see. I touch this chair, I have a sensation not of the chair, the way my hand responds to it, isn't it? Yes or no? So my whole experience is just within this. The only thing that you have experienced is yourself and nothing else but yourself. Rest you're just imagining. So they told you the existence is all Maya, they did not tell you it does not exist. They only told you it is not the way you think it is. The way you're experiencing it, the way you're assuming it is illusory. This does not mean existence is illusory. The way you are seeing it is 100% illusory. This modern science is confirming beyond any doubt today. So if the very basis of your experience is within you, who should determine the nature of your experience? Yourself. If you determine the nature of your experience, would you choose ecstatic way of living or miserable ways of living? So, the only reason life is happening the way it's happening is not because of something, because the most significant aspect of life, which is yourself, you have not taken charge of it. Everything is happening accidentally, that's why it is the way it is. Now, this science of exploring the interiority, this tremendous possibility of creating a technology to handle the interiority is what is referred to as a spiritual process.
The participants were initiated by Sadhguru into the Shambhavi Mahamudra, an ancient yogic process. This powerful process opens up the possibility of living to one's fullest potential and experiencing life beyond all limitations.
I think the perspective that Sadhguru has given and the practices gives you a strength and a stability to go through the day and go through the months without getting overly disturbed by these stresses. And as my practices have deepened, I think my equanimity, my sense of calmness in the face of all that life throws at me has certainly improved a lot.
Before I did the program, every 2 to 3 weeks I'd be sent to the hospital by ambulance, and my whole body would be going into shock to the point where I was unresponsive. Once I got initiated in Shambhavi, everything changed that day. I never had another health problem ever again.
I don't get easily petrified anymore. Like, I could just go on, deal with it in whatever situation I was put into.
I'm far more productive. I'm a lot happier at work. And people around me think that, every day is like I've achieved something fantastic. I'm a much better mother than what I was before.
One thing is my bronchital asthma. I've been having it for the past 2 decades. I could see that definitely there was a significant improvement in my asthma.
Today, I find working is life, and there is no need for working-life balance.
I used to be so irritable, so moody. But since my practices, everything suddenly seems to have fallen in harmony.
It's just an amazing feeling. I feel like I had this vibrant energy within me.
I was kind of skeptical also when I came in, but this has moved me. We are so happy.
I want to laugh, I want to smile, I want to live.
For some reason I started trying ecstasy. I don't know.
He just tells you how to live life to the fullest. I mean, you should not have any inhibitions to live your life.